Welcome to our video on 7 reasons why you should try a plant-based diet. You're probably wondering, what exactly is a plant-based diet? Well, it's pretty much what it sounds like. It's a dietary approach that emphasizes more plant-based foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, seeds, and nuts, while reducing the intake of animal-based ones. It's not strictly vegetarian, but it does encourage a hearty helping of plants on your plate. Now this isn't just a trend, it's a lifestyle change that's backed by a wealth of scientific research. Intrigued? Let's dive into the benefits of this dietary approach. But before we go any further, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. The first reason you should consider a plant-based diet is that it can help lower blood pressure. Now, you might be wondering, what's the science behind this? Well, plant-based diets are rich in potassium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in managing hypertension. When we consume foods high in potassium like fruits, vegetables, and legumes, it aids in relaxing our blood vessels, thereby reducing blood pressure levels. Moreover, studies have found that those who follow plant-based diets tend to have lower blood pressure levels compared to non-vegetarians. One such study, published in the Journal of Geriatric Cardiology, found that a plant-based diet significantly reduces the risk of hypertension. So, if you've been battling with high blood pressure or you're looking to prevent it, incorporating more plant-based foods into your diet could be a game changer. It's a natural, side effect-free way to keep your heart happy and healthy. Isn't it amazing how changing your diet can help control your blood pressure? Secondly, a plant-based diet can reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease. This isn't just a loose claim, it's a fact backed by extensive scientific research. Various studies have shown that those who follow a plant-based diet have a lower incidence of cardiovascular diseases. This is largely because plant-based diets are typically low in saturated fats and high in fiber, both of which contribute to heart health. Moreover, a shift towards plant-based foods means a reduced intake of processed and red meats, which are known to increase the risk of heart disease. Plant-based diets are packed with heart-healthy nutrients such as potassium, antioxidants, and flavonoids, which help maintain a healthy blood pressure and prevent plaque buildup in the arteries. The beauty of this is that you don't need to make a drastic change overnight. Even small steps towards eating more plant-based foods can make a significant impact on your heart health over time, so a plant-based diet is not just good for your waistline but also your heart. The third reason is the diet's potential to prevent type 2 diabetes. Yes, you heard that right. Numerous scientific studies have shown that a plant-based diet can help ward off type 2 diabetes. Let's delve a little deeper into this. The primary reasons are twofold. Firstly, plant-based foods are often high in fiber, which slows the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream and prevents those infamous blood sugar spikes that can lead to insulin resistance over time. Secondly, plant-based diets are naturally low in saturated fats, which are linked to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. But don't just take my word for it. A comprehensive review of multiple studies published in the Journal of Geriatric Cardiology found that individuals who adhered to a plant-based diet had a significantly lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes than those who did not. Moreover, another research study, published in the journal PLOS Medicine, found that even a modest increase in fruit, vegetable, and whole grain consumption, without necessarily becoming fully vegetarian or vegan, was associated with a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. So, it seems that every little plant-based change helps. Imagine, a simple diet change could potentially keep diabetes at bay. The fourth reason to consider this diet is its potential for aiding weight loss. Now let's delve into the science behind this. Research has shown that a plant-based diet can help shed those extra pounds. How so, you ask? Well, plant-based foods tend to be lower in calories but higher in fiber, which keeps you feeling full and satisfied longer. This means you're less likely to overeat. Moreover, a plant-based diet is typically low in saturated fats, which are often linked to weight gain. So by choosing a diet rich in whole grains, fruits, vegetables, legumes, and nuts, you're not only nourishing your body with essential nutrients but also promoting a healthier weight. It's like a double win. And the cherry on top, research has shown that people who follow a plant-based diet tend to have a lower body mass index and less body fat. Who knew losing weight could be as simple as eating more plants? The fifth reason is that a plant-based diet can help increase your lifespan. Now, who wouldn't want to add a few more vibrant years to their life? Well, scientific research has shown that a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes, which are all staples of a plant-based diet, can indeed extend your lifespan. One study, published in the Journal of the American Heart Association, found that those who followed a plant-based diet had a 12% lower risk of death from all causes. Another study in the Journal of Nutrition discovered that a higher intake of plant-based foods and lower intake of animal-based foods was associated with a 20% reduction in the risk of dying from a heart-related disease. These studies suggest that the nutrients found in plant-based foods such as fiber, antioxidants, and phytochemicals play a significant role in increasing longevity. Not to mention, a plant-based diet can help maintain a healthy weight, lower blood pressure, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases, all of which contribute to a longer, healthier life. So, if you want to add more years to your life, consider adding more plants to your plate. The sixth reason is the diet's potential to lower your risk of cancer. Scientific research has consistently shown that a plant-based diet can significantly reduce the risk of certain types of cancer. This is largely attributed to the high fiber content found in plant-based foods. Fiber aids in keeping your digestive system clean and healthy, potentially reducing the risk of colorectal cancer. Moreover, plants are packed with a plethora of antioxidants that protect your cells from damage, which can lead to cancer. Let's not forget about phytochemicals, the natural compounds in plants that have been shown to possess cancer-fighting properties. These compounds can inhibit the growth of cancer cells and reduce inflammation, which is a key risk factor for cancer. Moreover, a plant-based diet is typically low in saturated fats, which are often linked with increased cancer risk. By replacing these with healthier fats found in plants, you're further tipping the scale in your favor. It's quite empowering to know that your diet can play a part in cancer prevention, isn't it? The seventh reason is that a plant-based diet can help lower cholesterol levels. Now, cholesterol is a fat-like substance that's found in all cells of your body. While it's essential for making hormones, vitamin D, and substances that help you digest foods, too much of it can lead to heart disease. Multiple scientific studies have shown a strong correlation between a plant-based diet and lower cholesterol levels. This is primarily due to the high fiber content and the low saturated fat content of plant-based foods. Fiber is effective at lowering the bad LDL cholesterol levels in your body, and plant-based diets are rich in fiber. On the other hand, saturated fats, which are abundant in animal-based foods, are known to increase cholesterol levels. In short, by eating more plants and fewer animal products, you're essentially swapping out foods that increase cholesterol with ones that decrease it. It's like hitting the reset button on your cholesterol levels, so a plant-based diet could be a natural way to keep your cholesterol levels in check. So there you have it, 7 compelling reasons to try a plant-based diet. From lowering blood pressure to reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, preventing type 2 diabetes, aiding in weight loss, increasing lifespan, lowering the risk of cancer, and reducing cholesterol levels, the benefits are remarkable and backed by science. Transitioning to a plant-based diet is not just about cutting out meat and dairy, it's about embracing a cornucopia of fruits, vegetables, grains, and legumes packed full of essential nutrients. It's an opportunity to discover new flavors, experiment with different recipes, and make choices that are good for you and the planet. It may seem challenging at first, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. And this could be the first step on your journey to better health. If you found this video useful, leave a comment below. And before you go, thank you so much for watching our video, and please make sure to subscribe to our channel. If you want to know what happens to your body when you stop eating fast food, watch the video on your screen next. Finally, remember to use our calorie and protein calculator in the description below to kickstart and track your fitness journey. It can be your companion and accountability partner on your journey to better health.